So people freak out. Yeah, when you say you're going to the cardiologist with no.
Oh, I thought
no
I
background.
forgot we were talking about that.
Yeah.
I keep telling people
then,
I'm going to the cardiologist, and everybody's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, if I was a skinny person, would you say that? You know what I mean? Just because I'm eating this butter.
But did anybody else ask Barry from Burnsville why he's had 3 colonoscopies already besides me?
Wow.
Did you guys catch that?
His wife works in that world.
Yeah, I assume he
Yeah,
gets
that's
it for free.
manually.
But that's not the reason you have 3 of them already.
You don't
So
need to
am I
have
the
them
only
manually.
one who's concerned about Barry from Burnsville
feels
and
like,
reached out to him?
This is like a
And
HIPAA
is everything
violation
okay?
of the text chain. This is not good.
This feels like when my kids keep getting like reams of copy paper for like Christmas and stuff. It's a workplace benefit. You know what I mean? Like they get that.
Some highlight. They get a box of highlighters.
I pictured Barry. Yeah, he's getting a colonoscopy, and then I picture him going back with like a fake mustache on, being like, "Oh, is it time for my colonoscopy now?" You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. I am 45. My doctor has not reached
45.
out about a colonoscopy yet, but I got to get one. I'm actually looking forward to it.
I don't think the doctor reaches out on it. I think it's on you
What?
to just do it.
Well, reaches in, Russell. I mean,
Yes.
no, I'm not crazy. I understand what a colonoscopy is.
Rob, the only thing that I've been more concerned about with people with going to the doctors is Aaron's been going to that foot doctor all the time.
Yeah,
I-
I
well,
gotta get there.
But
Rob,
Turns
I'm
out
We
he's
don't
hoping
just
to
take
get an appointment.
volunteers. I keep
Rob-
telling you, we don't take volunteers.
Rob, he's just sitting in the waiting room though, right?
He goes, "Oh yeah, can I sign you in? I'm here to give foot rubs." Hey, you get out of here.
Can I please get an appointment, please?
So we talked to you last week. You can't be in this area anymore. Listen, in 2024, friends decided to listen to, but you know what? The fact that I'm going to so nobody else here goes to the cardiologist as much as I do. I'll tell you what, they gave me a heart monitor I had to wear for 4 days. I broke it on the first day. And my wife is like, "Well, that's going to cost you $2,000. I was like, "Well, no, I broke it.
Well, why do you have to wear it for 4 days? I mean, I've done the
monitor
calcium.
my heart.
I've done the calcium test thing, and
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done the
Oh, you
stress
have?
test
Oh,
thing.
good for you.
And so, I mean, if they're telling you to wear, I mean, should we be worried if they're telling you to wear it for 4 days?
It
Yes.
broke. I was too strong. Okay, I do look like Iron Man when I'm wearing it, though. What?
I know we shouldn't joke like this, but if you could resend that podcast password, just in case.
Still hasn't changed, right?
No, listen, that would be my last words if I died. I'd be like, "It's under my Gmail." What I'd do is I'd show my wife how to use our password management system. Okay. And therefore you would never ever see anything because she has refused to learn the password management system. I have offered it over and over and over. I have a family password manager. She does not want it. She hates it. All she does every time she has to do a password, you know what she does?
Resets it.
Resets her password.
Just resets.
Yeah.
That's
That's pretty
safety.
standard human behavior. I would say, Rob, your wife's password behavior of resetting
Look at this.
it every time is more standard than you having like a global.
Look at this. Look at this. This is every password that I have is right here. All of my passwords are stored, and I have it on my phone. I have it on my computer. I can pull it up at any time. Oh, you want my Flying Europe locator password? I don't know why it's in there, but guess what? It's in there. Let's see what other passwords I got in here.
Why do you have 2 Chewy passwords? Don't you just need one
Listen,
account for Chewy?
Shit's fucked up over here, man. I need 2 Chewy passwords. Okay. When you get sick dogs like I got, you got lots of them. I got Greenlight. I got HBO Max. I got hotels.com. I've got this one. Doesn't even have a label. Oh, okay. Gonna skip on that one. All right. Let's stop looking at my passwords. Just realized why I might get in trouble on that. Okay. It turns out I'm not the only fan. In 2024, friends decided to listen to every one of the greatest 500 albums as decided by Rolling Stone magazine.
special.
This
Or
resulted
bleep out what that was.
text chain that celebrated the music, excoriated the order, and led us to making this podcast. We are far from experts, promise to do almost no research. It's a teen counseling thing, okay? Now I'm going to say it. That doesn't sound any better.
That doesn't sound
by
any
the way.
better. Nope.
That doesn't sound any better.
Just
Well, it's better than just leaving teen and bad password, better go. Like that's better.
Yeah, that's true. We are far from experts. We promise to do almost no research. All opinions are our own, unless you disagree. Please sit back and enjoy. Beck did it better. We are all the way up to album 170. We didn't even make a big deal last week, Aaron. It was 169. Okay.
269, please.
Oh, 269. Oh, reminds me of last night.
Well, you know what's funny is it feels like last week was kind of low energy because maybe some of us thought that wasn't a good idea to do that album, and others of us thought we should go ahead and do it, and then we'll let the listeners decide tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I haven't edited it yet. It has to come out in under 24 hours. I'm in big trouble. We are all the way up to album 170, and from Kacey Musgrave,
270.
God damn it! What have I gone back in time? What is going
why
on?
you
Here?
stop?
Please don't.
Come on, man.
Please don't.
We are all the way up to album. Matt, can you look up what 170 was? What if I was wrong? What if we did 170, Matt? What album would we be covering?
Folklore by T Swift.
Oh,
No.
I hope we get into some Taylor Swift content tonight. I'm hoping.
Don't get me started on Taylor Swift.
Very similar. Yeah, Russ had quite the issue going on with Taylor Swift. We can't get into it right now. We simply have to get through my intro. Golden Hour by Kacey Musgrave from 2018. This is a modern country classic. And I'll tell you what, for talking about Golden Hour, I'd say Little Burgers. You know what I mean? They're my golden hors d'oeuvre. Hors d'oeuvre. Oh, I was going to say hors d'oeuvre. Look, I wrote hors d'oeuvre.
I didn't say burgers, it. Yeah. Like
what's your favorite hors d'oeuvre? Russell, you're at a gathering. They're coming around with hors d'oeuvres. What you hoping they got?
Well, it seems like a pigs in a blanket type of thing.
Oh, pigs in a blanket are a good one. I'm psyched when I see pigs in a blanket. I got to say, in New York, I don't see that as much. Rosie, what are you doing?
The only problem with a pig in a blanket, that croissant, it could be a little dry, right? Like you're eating that, and then you've got like a dried croissant that you're trying to process. You don't have something to drink with that or some, Rob? I think it's a fail.
I also will say, after a while, you gotta. Where are you going to put that toothpick? You got to have a toothpick.
That's the problem, right? Where
yeah,
because you got to chew on it for a little bit,
right in the side of your mouth, and you do a little flicking thing. You know, make everybody think you're real cool.
Rob, I was at a conference this weekend. This last week, and it was like an outdoor reception, and they were doing like an hors d'oeuvre pass. They came around, they had like 4 or 5 different things.
Right.
One of them were these little beef Wellington little bites.
Oh,
so they come around, the guy next to me, she goes, "Hey, beef Wellington." He goes, "Why don't you just leave the plate here, like in a nice way?" She goes, "Sure, I don't give a shit." Puts it down and walks away.
Oh my God. Did he actually take the whole plate of beef Wellington? You couldn't, right?
I mean, there's probably 250 people at this outdoor thing, and so they set him down. There were probably 15 of them on there, and he probably ate 3. And then whenever people would walk up and talk with us, we'd be like, "Hey, we brought these beef Wellingtons."
Oh my God,
that's a strong move. That is a strong move.
Way to be a hit at the party. God, that makes me want some beef Wellington.
The party.
I don't even exactly know what that is, a beef Wellington, but it's like beef with bread around it, right?
Wrapped in a puff pastry, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like the pig in a blanket, right?
That's right. Yeah, like a step up. Did it have a little horseradish on it or anything? Like a little creme on it there?
There's something on there, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Guys, Russell loves puff pastries. That's what we're learning here. It's his favorite. Matt, what's your hors d'oeuvre? Golden hors d'oeuvre.
I was at a confrance too about a week ago, and they had like steak skewers that came out, which were wonderful as a little hors d'oeuvre.
Aaron, we don't care what your favorite hors d'oeuvre is. No. Okay, what is it, Aaron?
I'm looking for something bacon wrapped, probably dates, but I'd go for anything bacon wrapped.
Wow. What else is there beside dates?
I don't know. Maybe a
bacon wrapped chicken is phenomenal.
Yeah, right. Sometimes the scallop or a chicken they wrap in bacon. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I do love that. Listen,
little paprika on there, good little spice. Ooh.
There you go. So you guys get me.
No parody song this week. I didn't realize I knew one of the songs until it was much too late. Okay. I've got 3 guys here to talk about Kacey Musgraves who are celebrating a lonely weekend. And frankly, thank goodness, because our legs are exhausted from Valentine's Day happening just yesterday. I've got Matt in Minneapolis. Matt, how are you doing?
Good, Rob. My grandma cried when I pierced my nose.
Wow. All right, guys, I'm getting closer. I just want to say this right now. Speaking of piercings.
Just get your tattoo. Just get it. Stop talking about it. Just get it.
I'm getting closer to the tattoo, but I'm getting also closer to the feather earring. I'm thinking about going feather earring. Blue feather. Ask Wallace, Aaron, would that be a good idea?
He didn't seem the least bit interested in hearing what you had to say, Rob. He walked in, hugged his dad, and walked away.
He saw Rob's mouth moving and just got out of
trouble
here.
right
just
now. He's in trouble right now.
He's probably interested in my password manager.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's probably
It's been a big hit so far. Aaron, I've talked to you about what distracted me during the podcast, and now I can't remember what the joke was. I know. I'm going to get my ear pierced. I want to get a feather earring.
Okay.
Can I get a feather earring? Is that okay?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You can do whatever the hell you want. With that mustache, Rob, of course you can. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Well, I think if it's like, because like Mr. T had one, right? It's not going to be like I don't know how to say it. I don't want to pretend like I'm like Native American. That's not what I'm going for. You know what I mean? It's just see,
you're going for like
Russell's giving a big nod. I am culturally appropriating.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Didn't Jesse Ventura do a feather earring?
Might as well just get the prayer hands on your forearm too for your tattoo at the same time.
Oh yeah.
This is my big kabuki mask I have on my back. It's a huge mistake. I realize that now. There's only one guy who likes it. You know who it is?
Me.
Steven Tyler. I've got Russell in Minneapolis. Russell, how are you doing?
You guys, I know you warned me about riding that Peloton in Vegas, but it's all right. Wow. I'm all right with a slow burn.
Wow. Yeah, there goes one joke during that song I have to get rid of.
Okay.
And I've got Aaron out in Minneapolis. Now, Aaron, of course, we are doing country, and of course, it's Valentine's Day. So I just want to tell you this next joke has been perfectly crafted for this exact weekend. Aaron was telling me earlier, he was saying, you know what the worst thing is when you're giving, the worst thing to hear when you're giving fellatio to Willie Nelson? What's the worst thing to hear when you're giving fellatio to Willie Nelson?
Literally anything would be, like anything I hear is not.
Oh, I'm not Willie Nelson. I'm not Willie Nelson. Because that would, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is actually a redheaded stranger. Like, this is great. Like, because if you're mistaking somebody for Willie Nelson, I'm just saying, like, it's.
A lot of decisions have happened to lead up to that point, and you've made some mistakes.
I mean, just picture this. You're doing that to a guy who you thought was Willie Nelson. There's only like 3 places you're thinking of that happening, Aaron. You got the truck stop. You've got the woods by the golf course. You know what
casino,
I mean?
Like any, a casino after the show. Oh, this was a Blake Shelton show. I didn't realize.
This is the best day at the casino I've ever had.
It's a Dwight Yoakam show. I thought it was Willie Nelson.
I won $200. I dressed up like Willie Nelson. This day can't possibly get any better.
Rob,
all right.
Soft.
Let's get.
Hey, I got to introduce myself. People don't know who I am. I'm soft to the touch. Feels like love. Knew it as soon as I felt it. You're my Velvet Elvis, baby. Let's talk about Kacey Musgraves.
Yeah, I love it. Let's get into the voicemail. Sorry, Aaron. I tried to move on too quickly there.
Yeah, don't move on.
Russ was giving me a stern look about the Willie Nelson fellatio bit. I thought it had legs. Honestly.
Hey guys, just checking in and enjoying some Winter Olympics. I saw that some of the figure skaters had to skate to a song from the 1990s as part of the requirement. So my question is, which song would you pick? And did you pick any song besides No Diggity? Thanks, Jen. This is not Russ.
So this has come up a couple times. It turns out the ice dancing this year, the theme every year, you get to pick your own music if you're male or female figure skater, unless you are an ice dancing. Then they have what they call rhythm dance, and they get to pick the type of music. Now, bizarrely, the type of music they played was 90s hits.
Oh, nice.
So like the U.S. did it to a compilation of, it's not compilation, that's something different, to like a mashup of Lenny Kravitz. Somebody else did Madonna's Vogue. We had, listen to this, the Canadians did a mashup of Supermodel, You Better Work by RuPaul, and I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. Nice. We got the Spice Girls, and then, of course, Backstreet. Guys, if you had to pick a 90s song to skate to, what would you pick, do you think? What's a good 90s? What makes a good ice skating song, do you think?
I got one. I don't know I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this one. I also don't know for sure if I'm going to pronounce this correctly. But were they called Shai? SHAI? And they had that song that was a cappella, was If I Ever Fall in Love. I feel like
you're going to do an a cappella song?
Yes, man. I feel like this thing starts with like the ba-doo-doo. Like picture it. Like you're out there, center of the ice. On the stage.
Wow.
Imagine it. And now I'm coming alive.
Yes.
I'm starting some movements.
And I'm your partner.
Right? Yep. Okay. We're looking at each other. We're locking hands.
I don't want to ice dance with you.
But you do.
But I do kind of. I'm just happy we're going around.
And then we can go right from here into the remix. This could work.
Double sow cow.
Because the thing is, you never they're dancing to music.
Yes.
But you can never tell what the rhythm of the music is compared to the rhythm of the dancing. Like whatever, just do an acapella tune.
I love this, Aaron. It would just sound like skates hitting the ice and Aaron going,
just that. Matt knows it. These guys rip this thing, man.
Oh my God. I haven't heard this forever.
Aaron would not finish in the top 10. Like he doesn't make the NBC nightly replay.
No. Wow. Russ, what do you think? You got a figure skating song you can think of?
I'm going to go montage style. The 4 songs I'm putting in my montage, I'm going to start with Reel to Reel, I Like to Move It, Move It.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm going to throw in D-Light, Groove is in the Heart.
First name Moto, last name Moto.
God. D-Light, Groove is in the Heart.
The crowd
that
is
so
going to be
good.
amped. They're going to be going nuts. Famously, this samples... it's the TV show.
Green Acres.
Yeah, Green Acres. Thank you.
I've seen that same TikTok.
Right?
Dig.
Oh, little Bootsy Collins.
Yeah, right.
Russell's out there skating.
Okay, Russell. Yeah. The crowd is
double
going to be
South
loving
cow?
it.
So then I'm going to take a turn in the third quarter of my performance. I'm going to the Spin Doctors. Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
Wow. Yes.
That's so good. I gotta play it.
I love that.
I was gonna put these in later, but I'm like, I might as well just.
And if you play that,
right
go
now.
about to 220, and there's a point where what's the line about something? If you don't like it, they give you the finger. Or there's some sort of like if you don't like it lyric.
Oh, and if you don't like it, you can. What is it? I don't know what it is.
This guy, this singer, famously doesn't like Pearl Jam. And I love these guys.
What?
Wow.
It's very funny. He's still hanging on to the Death to Pearl Jam.
This guy?
What?
This guy right here,
Did he
the
go
beard.
through a thing where he couldn't sing for a while? He had that Julie Andrews thing where like his throat was all messed up. And
But you got to go to 240, Russell? Is that what you want to go
I
to?
don't think 20. There's a line where he says, "I hope you hear this song and it pissed you off." I feel like that would be like to the establishment who thinks this rock and roll shouldn't be in ice skating. That would be and I'd be like just going around like with my arms out, like smiling super big when I do that. Here it goes.
Russell's out there fake smoking.
That's where I would be.
If
Like
he's out there
that would be
smoking
my
with a cigarette, skating with a cigarette in his mouth.
Oh my God.
Give me 99.
I'm gonna go with Jennifer Lopez. Let's Get Loud.
Oh, the crowd is going to be behind you.
This is a crowd pleaser right here.
Let's Get Loud. What is this? Oh, it's the official video from
Did she play the Super Bowl?
The crowd's going bonkers. Like this is a gold medal winning song.
Yeah.
This is so good. Russell, this is so good. Unfortunately, it's not as good as my song.
No?
I'm only doing one. But can you imagine a song that's better to skate to than this? You want to talk about a start. Okay, this has a start, but guess what? There's fucking instruments. Okay? And it's not going to be Russell's. I don't know how long Russell's out there skating for.
There's fucking
25 minutes? Russell's
I'm
out there for so long.
a long program guy.
Russell breaking out the long program bit. That reminds me, Russell, when I went to the theater and they had so many actors.
Which song is first between these two? One of these bit the other.
God damn it, Aaron. Did you hear my joke?
No, I was thinking about music, Rob.
Well, I am too. Musical theater. And what if they had so many actors that they need a long
The
program?
theater.
That was worth it.
I mean, it's okay. Pretty good.
This song, Kissed by a Rose, I know I reference it all the time. I still don't think it gets appreciated. But think of this, Russell. I'm out there skating. I'm swooping. I'm gliding. Double axle. And now apparently they're doing flips again? Thought they were illegal.
I don't want to do this. We're talking about ice dancing, right? There's no flips in ice dancing.
Oh.
Actually, there are. They're just not flips like you would. They do call them flips.
That's true.
They're just-
Okay, fair. That's true. But not like the quad guy tried to do.
They only have the. It would be me. I would be doing flips because I'd be eating those chocolate covered pretzels. You know what I mean?
You guys, oh my God. I got a chocolate covered pretzel story. Should I wait for no. I was at the Little League draft and
Should we wait?
No. Okay.
No.
Okay.
I've got a chocolate covered pretzel story for you.
Listen,
Little
I'm
League
sitting
draft.
in the
How
Little
this
League draft
story
room,
starts.
and it's it was at 8 at night, and they were like, "Oh, we will have snacks," and they didn't really have snacks. But at one point they had a few snacks, and at one point in the night, somebody opens the bag of chocolate covered pretzels and starts passing the bag around. We're all at a table. We're all like 40 something dudes sitting around a table. I cannot be the only one who cannot eat a shared bag of chocolate covered pretzels. Have we seen Mallrats? Like I was like, you guys can't. No, I cannot. I'm not putting my hand in anybody else's bag of chocolate covered pretzels. Dudes are eating out of like passing around. Like, here, man, you want some? I'm like, fuck no, I don't want any of your chocolate covered pretzels.
There is something, isn't it, where listen, that's why M&Ms are such a perfect thing.
Yeah, you can dump them out.
Yeah, you can pour them out, but also they're covered in a hard shell. There's something about somebody reaching in and getting like the chocolate, and the chocolate's going on your hand. Your hand's not going on the chocolate. Yet the idea, you're right, Aaron. I couldn't share a bag of chocolate pretzels.
It's Mallrats, right? Where Jason Lee wipes his ass and shakes the guy's hand. I cannot. But people of our generation have to have seen this movie. You cannot just pass around a bag of chocolate covered pretzels.
Never seen it.
Then you would have been fine. So
Matt, you want to share a bag of the chocolate covered pretzels? I'll share it with you.
Sounds good, Russell. Yeah. With you, sure. Anybody else, no.
Imagine not bringing snacks Russell. Imagine this: you're going to your youth baseball draft where you simply draft kids onto teams and not bringing snacks. Could that be you, Aaron? Did you see did they have the pictures of the kids?
No.
Did you kind of have to judge? Oh.
No, you had your notes from the tryouts, and that was it. And you had everybody's composite score.
You just did it by names?
It's by names, and they had a score. It was a live draft board online. It's terrible. These are 9-year-old children. It's awful.
I'll take this kid who just came in from the Dominican, Luis Guzman. That sounds like it's going to be good for my team. I like that.
Speaking of bags of stuff, before you get to Matt, I'm going to piggyback on Aaron's bag of chocolate covered pretzels. I was on a plane. Ugh. The guy gets the Sun Chips.
Okay.
And we maybe talked about this before. I don't know if any of you guys. The guy opens the bag and does the dump of the bag into the mouth. Like there's no. He's not touching the chips. He probably doesn't want to get his hands on. This guy, and he did it twice. It was a long enough flight where they did 2 tours with the cart. He did 2 times. He did a Sun Chip, opened the bag up, picked it up, and shoveled them into his mouth directly from the bag. What are your thoughts?
The whole thing, or was it like a 3 or 4?
I'd say he got the whole little bag down in 2 to 3 shovels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's something I'm trying at all times to not do in public. You know what I mean? I have to tell myself, do not go dump truck mode on this bag of chips. Pick it out like normal people. I do have to defend him a little bit though, Russell, in saying that the Sun Chips bag, somehow on the plane, they have a size that is found nowhere else in nature.
Yes.
That size of Sun Chip bag does not exist except for on a plane, and it's so much smaller than you think.
It is extremely small.
I think it's like when I used to take pictures of my penis next to a golf pencil. You know what I mean? You think oh, there's so much space on this plane. Look how this bag of chips compares to how much room I have in my seat. I must have so much room. No, the bag is small.
Does that picture pop up on your random frame inside your house every once in a while?
No, it's just the pictures of Jenny on the toilet smiling. Oh. So yeah, I made sure that those stay up there.
Isn't that your profile picture for that website you were showing us earlier?
Yeah, wivesontoilets.com. I'm trying to get you guys to invest. Okay? Because it can't be called wivesontoilet.com if it's just one wife. You know what I mean? So I only see 2 solutions. Number 1, you guys start kicking in the doors and taking pictures. Or number 2, I got to make some major changes in my life. Matt, what do you think is your skating song?
I had a couple that I was going to go with. Well, I don't know if I want a montage because Williams. I think I've got the perfect one.
That's how we do it.
Bring everything back. But I was going to do either Santa Monica by Everclear.
That's a good one.
And again, I'm not really thinking of the technical side of the this is just songs that I'd like to hear.
Yeah, just songs you like to hear. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
This is a great ramp up before any jumps where you're kind of just making your way around the ice, doing a spin or 2.
And then the second song he wants is Father of Mine.
And In the Meantime by Space Hog. Put that one on. That one ramps up right away.
That is the song that birthed the podcast.
Yeah, we wouldn't be a podcast. Is this guitar sound back now? I know rock and roll is back, but is this super chunky, thick guitar sound
big
back?
Time.
Oh, love it.
And then the shoegaze, unbelievably popular. So that really heavy stuff. I think no edits, no nothing, just one song. I think you could play Higher by Creed and just do that.
Whoa.
Just do that song, do the whole performance and go.
One thing about this song, though, by Space Hog, a lot of beeps and boops. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Somebody was putting some beeps in the background. I don't know if I'd need all that beep. Okay.
For our younger listeners out there, like the Rob's cousin who goes to St. Olaf, we can't understate how huge Creed was for a brief moment, like a brief 2 years, right?
No.
And I think they're kind of back now, right? Like they're like they were kind of ironically
Scott,
back.
or whatever his name was such a D-bag.
Yeah.
Allegedly. He thought he was so good. He thought he was like Jimmy Plant and Axl Rose and everybody all in one, that he just essentially kicked himself out of rock and roll for a while. But he's back. They're back.
If he said he was Jimmy Plant, which I'm assuming is a combination
Jimmy
of Jimmy
Page
and Robert Plant, that would be crazy. That would be the ultimate big move.
I mean, I think people didn't want to admit that they enjoyed this music, but like, it's fun to listen to this music, man. It makes you feel good. Like,
and I think they're back kind of ironically now, a little bit.
A little.
You know,
I mean, a little bit. You know, kind of the back. You know, just like how Backstreet Boys are.
Yeah.
And, you know, New Kids on the Block and all that. So,
but there's a video of Zach Bryan singing every song to a Creed song, or every lyric to a Creed song.
So did Creed have like Nickelback type backlash? They had some sort of backlash.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Yeah, for
Well,
sure. For sure.
from what I loved Creed, still love this. I put him on early too, right? But it literally was. This guy thought, what is his name? Scott. I'm trying to remember.
Scott Stapp, right? Isn't that what it is?
Something like that. Literally came out and thought he was like the best rock and roll artist of all time, and just was like, all right, bud, you know, like, let's not go too far.
Yeah, like the first Reddit that pops up is, should I be ashamed for listening to Creed? No, you should enjoy it, right?
Yeah, enjoy your music.
Matt, that's a wonderful, wonderful choice for skating songs. And I don't have any sort of...
I could see Matt gliding around the ice while the higher chorus is just smashing.
Oh, 100%.
If I could do 3 twirls and all of a sudden higher came out, I definitely could do 4 twirls. That that would just make
that
it
much.
Take it from 10 to 11.
Amplified.
Right.
Folks, he's doing 4 twirls. Aaron, rolling going, how's it go with you?
Oh, it's rolling going great. I wanted to share, I was doing some winter sports this weekend, so I will talk about that.
Wow.
Wallace was watching curling and he called it broomball, and I had to be like, well, I can understand where you're coming from with that, but it's not broomball, but yeah. But before I share my winter sports adventures, I do want to say I won at trivia 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday night, just me and one other guy.
Is that a new tattoo, Aaron? Is that a new tattoo on the forearm? Your left forearm?
No, but I usually have my watch
those are
on.
all?
I got this one. I got a whale. It's like I got a new.
Okay,
that's new. I got a whale. Thanks for noticing.
Pull your pants back up. We don't need to see you.
Wow,
that's a good joke. And I want to say I would say one of the big difference makers at trivia was that I was perhaps the only person in the bar who recognized both the song and the artist for Nelly's hit Pimp Juice. So I was really proud of myself that I nailed Pimp Juice from the start. I don't think anybody else got it.
Rosie's wife at gmail.com was also impressed, probably, right?
I was really proud of myself. So that was a moment.
Wow.
Had to share. So yeah, and then I would say we went up to Tahoe on Friday night, and then yesterday Dove and I went downhill skiing, and then today all three of us, and Anna did cross country on her own yesterday. Today all three of us did cross country. Yesterday Wallace took a lesson in the morning, and I went skiing with his 2 friends who were up there and their parents. So he has twins who are friends of his who are in his class, and they've been skiing their whole lives, so they're 8, and they kicked my ass. I did 2 hours, not quite 2 hours of the absolute. I've not done downhill that much in my life. I did 2 hours of the best skiing I've ever done, the steepest things I've ever been on, and these 2 8-year-olds had to wait for me multiple times on every run. They just dominated me.
Wow.
Wow. I was like out there doing what I thought was my absolute best, and every time I had to just watch them.
Do they say anything to you like, "Oh, good job"? You know what I mean? Oh, you're better.
No. What was really funny though was that then they were very kind to ski with Wallace in the afternoon. So Wallace is like much more of a beginner, but he'd made great progress yesterday. And like 8-year-olds' confidence is just amazing. Like I had been skiing with these 2 kids in the morning. They were just whooping my ass. And then they say in the afternoon, like, "Yeah, we'll ski with you, Wallace." And so we get on the lift to do the green runs, and he's like, telling them what's what. He's like, Wallace is like giving them the rundown of like how it's going to go, like trying to tell them like how to ski. And I'm like, I cannot explain to you how much better these kids are than you and me. It was incredible. He was giving him the business, but it was a great day. We had a really nice time, and every time I think about downhill skiing, when I'm not up there, I think like this is an elitist sport. I'm not even going to worry about it. We'll do cross country. That's fine. It's much more egalitarian. And then you go do downhill for a day, and it's so fun and beautiful. And then you hit the après ski, and you're like, well, maybe I could do this once in a while.
There's something about a ski chalet, isn't there? And I don't want to sound like when I say that, I sound like a real rich guy. But eating something about taking your boots off and that feeling, and then eating an overpriced chicken sandwich, you're like, is this heaven? You know what I mean? Like the chalet, I think, is where I would hang out most of the time now.
Yeah, it was Saturday. I had a chicken wrap that was labeled Friday, and I was like, I don't care. And I had a beautiful, delicious beer. Like, fine, I don't care. Like, it's an amazing place to be. Yeah, so
it's one of the few times, Aaron, where you're like, well, time to eat with a tray. You know what I mean? You're back to tray eating.
Yep, I'm doing the tray. I'm getting a Powerade. I'm getting a chocolate milk. I'm getting a coconut water. I'm getting fries, a wrap.
You're desperately looking around for someplace to sit, and all their other thousands of pairs of ski boots that people have just left out.
Yeah.
It's the busiest place. You're trying to walk around in these boots that you can't walk around in very well. It's hard to find a space to sit. It costs about $1 billion, and they have all the snacks out. So your kids want the cookie. They want the
whole thing.
They know what they're doing. Yeah, they always want the most expensive stuff.
Yeah, he had a great time. I did some skiing. I was proud of myself. It's still not as good as the 8-year-olds, but I did my best.
Wow.
I got to share, I've been on one ski trip in my life. I'm not a skier. I'm terrified of heights, but I've been on one ski trip, and it was with Aaron.
I was with Russell, yes.
And a bunch of other people from St. Olaf College. And I think it was probably our sophomore year of college, I think.
That's right, yeah. Yeah,
we had a group
we weren't 21 yet, so we couldn't find booze anywhere.
We had a group of about 10 of us, men and women, that went. We took like 2 vans, drove out there, and then we had other friends that were out there too. Some of these guys were the guys that didn't like to pass the basketball in intramural basketball.
Wow.
But so we go out there. Here are my remembrances. So I don't ski. One of the ladies on our trip falls, concussion, emergency room. Another woman on our trip falls, emergency room, torn ACL. We had 2 emergency rooms in 2 days. Russ, hand slammed in a car door in Bismarck, North Dakota while we were driving to Bismarck.
And hang on, I gotta explain. Hand slammed in a door where he was sitting in the back seat and his fingers were in the front seat of the car. Like the door closed all the way. It latched on his hand.
Oh my God, it latched. I'm going to throw up.
I could see, yes.
Russell, were you skiing in North Dakota? Because if that's the case, I don't think heights are what you have to worry about.
We were in Big Sky, but it was a straight drive. We drove overnight through North Dakota to get to Big Sky, Montana, Rob.
Yeah. Oh my God. You went to like a real big trip. Holy cow.
Yeah.
So on the way out there, one of our buddies also, this was at the point where he started hating everyone that we went to college with.
Oh, right.
And he threatened and demanded that he be able to drive his own car, and said if people didn't like that, he would drive himself and everyone else could ride in their own. So he threatened to like do his own. We've got 2 vans and he's going to drive himself.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So bizarre.
So many fun people we met in college.
We also have a condo where my favorite memory is one of the guys on the text chain wearing leopard underwear and going down a fire pole in leopard underwear.
Wow.
I'll let you guess who that would be.
There's really so few choices when you think about it.
And then my favorite, Aaron, we were not 21, but we did try to buy beer at a liquor store on the drive out there, and a few of us walked in.
Yep.
The guy looked at me and Aaron in the face, and he goes, I can't sell this to you. And we kind of freaked out. He goes, we don't sell beer in here before 6 a.m. We tried to buy beer at like 5 a.m. And then the other favorite thing, so we had a group, different kind of people that were hanging out with each other, and 2 of the guys were kind of had enough of everyone. They went and did their own thing. They went to a bar one night, and the rest of us went and hung out at the other condo. We get back. These guys are talking. You wouldn't believe all the women at this bar. Yep. We got so many drinks. It was they're going off like for an hour about how amazing of a time they had. So they're going to go out the next night, and some of the people are going back to the condo. I'm like, I'm not going to that condo to hang out if these guys are having all this fun. So I go with these guys. We get to the bar. It's dead. They look at me and they say, Russ, we lied to everyone. Last night was super boring, but we wanted to make you guys feel bad for not coming with us. There's going to be nobody. Like, we sat at the bar by ourselves. We drank, but like they lied about how fun the bar was.
Can't be lying about how fun the bar is, Russell. That's one of the lowest things. I mean, to lie about fun.
Selfish. Just selfish.
I mean, when I'm having so much fun on this podcast right now doing this, I couldn't even imagine lying about having fun.
Why would you lie
That'd
about
be crazy. No.
Right.
No.
Well, that wraps up my rolling going. How's it rolling going with Russell?
Last night, I was texting you guys. I had a few drinks. It was Valentine's Day. I guess
so weird.
I realized like I'm the only one texting on Valentine's Day. It's probably not too good of a sign of how my night went. I would guess is the right way to put it.
I was at the Spring Hill Suites in Truckee with my whole family in one room, so and we were all asleep by 9 o'clock.
We listened to some records. We went out to eat, and then we got back, and I put on Taylor Swift Red. It's got like 4 records. I think there's like 8 sides to the album, right?
Yep.
Put it on, start playing it, and there's this guy singing, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. Maybe I put it on one of the side B's or something. And we've heard some of her songs before. Who was it? Bon Iver, or whoever she's got that duet with. I was like, oh, maybe that's just she's got a song on here that I don't recognize or whatever. Start playing another song. It's still another male singer. Keep going and keep going. And I'm like, what is going on? Am I crazy? What's going on here? And I start Googling. I'm sending texts. I'm calling Rob at like 12:09 in the morning, seeing if he'll pick up and tell me what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I look it up. The Taylor Swift Red, Taylor's version, has to be played at a different speed, or you're going to hear something completely different. Like it might be the same song, but it's a male voice.
It's deeper and wider grooves. That's what's up. They're looking for the deeper, wider grooves.
Every post on this, Russell, is on Facebook, which makes me think this is a problem for people who are anywhere from 55 to 155 years old.
Well, but honestly, my guess is most younger people don't have vinyl, right? Like most people are using Spotify. They're not going to have. They would never run into the issue.
Let's see what it sounds like.
I thought that was a male singer.
I'm kind of enjoying it, actually.
Russell,
it's kind of wild to hear.
The parts that I don't get is you said the first 3 or 4 songs are all sung by a male singer. Did you listen through all the songs?
No.
At slow speed? That must have taken forever. That must have taken you hours. It's playing
no,
so slow.
I think I listened to the first 2.5 songs. And I figured the first one, maybe I put it on like, because I think there are 8. I think there's 8 sides to the record.
Yeah.
And so I was like, maybe I accidentally put it on side C or something, and you're not going to get the hit song right away. And I was like, maybe it's a duet or something. It took me 10 minutes. Why I would have no idea that there's different speeds. I just thought there were little records and big records. I didn't know you would play the big one at a different speed. That's crazy, right?
Well, it's actually rare to have the big one be a 45 RPM record. That's usually the singles, yeah.
But it was you could tell Russell's slow descent into madness because he was texting us. He's like, she's on the cover. He like sent us a photo of the cover. He's like, she's on the cover. This is not some weird album. So if the question is, did Russell have any drinks over Valentine's Day? The answer is Russell listened to 3 songs played on slow speed and then texted us about it.
Rob, I think the answer to that is we were at this restaurant and I ordered another drink and the waiter actually kind of looked at me and kind of like made it clear he wasn't going to get me another one.
He gave you the gas station. He gave you the gas station Montana. I can't serve that to you, sir.
He gave me the Iggy.
Did you slam your fist down and demand that he bring you out a drink, Russell?
No, I didn't. Roll it going, Matt. How's it going with you?
Good. I'm gonna try to I got a long list. I gotta start paring this thing down. So I'm just gonna fire through a bunch of stuff and check some stuff off. Allegedly, I wrote this down that storytelling is now a big buzzword for job postings. And so, they want storytellers.
Oh, what?
So maybe the giant back in the day who famously majored in storytelling, maybe he had it right.
Finally
We're
his
all wrong.
moment.
Doing
This
econ
again,
and stuff.
I need to explain to new listeners. The giant was a giant. He was an enormous man who wore trench coats in college.
He's probably 6'8", right?
Yeah.
I mean, like 6'8", a big beard, big.
He would
long
do
beard.
all the college weird guy stuff. And listen, It's okay to call him a college weird guy. That's what he wanted to be known as. He was a college weird guy. He would be up in a tree and jump down at you. And of course, he did make his own major, which was storytelling. Okay, go ahead, man.
All right. So I think he had it right. We had it wrong.
Well,
I
hold
did
on,
see
hold on.
Paul.
But just to be clear, this is where we have a division of friend groups. You guys call him the giant. We call him Big Scary.
Yep. He was big scary. He'll always be big scary to me.
He's Big Scary to us.
I thought Russell was going to make a comment about why storytelling is an important part when hiring people. And he's like, nope, excuse me. It's Big Scary.
Point of order.
It's Big Scary.
Yes. Hey. No, I didn't mean hey. Keep going.
I saw Paul Molitor at a random bar in Hopkins
fun.
a while ago.
The Hit
He just
King,
walked
the
in by
Igniter.
himself,
Oh.
sat on the corner. I don't know if he's looking to pick people up and got out, but I don't know. It was just I wrote that down. I had that on the list.
Was he wearing a Hammermaid shirt, Matt?
No, I didn't. I don't know.
You know,
I
he's
don't think he
back
was.
doing commentary for the Twins this
Yep,
year on TV.
That's
man.
good. That's good. He'll be good at it. There might not be anything worse in the world than a waiter who is upselling how great their carrot cake is. And then the carrot cake comes out and it's just horrible.
What?
That just might be the worst. Like, can you have bad
Can you
carrot
fake
cake?
the carrot cake?
I mean, I
What
don't
was
know.
it?
I
A
eat
lack
vegetables.
of not enough cream cheese?
It was
or
very
what's the-
dry.
Oh.
The frosting to cake mixture ratio was not good.
That's-
I don't know.
oh.
This was a while ago, so I don't remember. But there's nothing worse than I mean, like, I don't. Do you guys order dessert a lot? I rarely order dessert.
I almost never do. So if I was going to order dessert, I would want it to be really good.
Then
Right?
this lady talked me into it, right? Like, we've got great carrot cake, and but
Can I tell you what I'm up to now? Because first of all, we get dessert almost every time. I'm just going to tell you, we are a dessert family, but it's always tiramisu or creme brulee. It's never like, we're never thinking, although often when we're on vacation, Jenny will order every dessert that's on the menu. Like, that's how big of a dessert family is. She'll order 5 desserts if like the 4 of us are just sitting there.
Every
She wants to
dessert.
try all the desserts.
Wow.
Yeah. I weighed 100 pounds. By the way, she's thinking about moving up another weight class. She is now in the 69 kilo weight class, and she was talking today about going up. Aaron, that would be up since she started lifting almost 50 pounds. Can you imagine what my life is like right now? I'm just like this. I'm like Sir Mix-a-Lot sitting on the big butts. You know what I mean? I'm so happy. My wife is getting so large. I'm tightening those toilet seats like crazy at my house right now.
I still don't understand the toilet seat tightening, but that's the rest of
Because
it.
she
I'm glad
sits
you're
on them
enjoying
and
it.
it's just going haywire. Aaron. It's like those rally cars where they're moving around. That's what it's like when she's sitting on the toilet seat. Okay? And don't look at me and don't think about what it's like when I sit on a toilet seat.
I would never.
Okay, good.
last couple things. The 2 bad flight experiences, Russell. One, the person who behind you is tapping the screen like they're playing a game or something.
We
You
used
don't
to
realize.
be a proper podcast. What do we do when someone's taking a flight? I don't understand.
I'm just trying to get through this.
I-
We're already at like an hour.
I mean,
right?
I know it's supposed to be
You're
on
doing
time here.
horrible. Rosie, you're doing horrible on the clock
Listen,
right now, and now you're
I got
doing
on
even worse.
as early as I could, and that means I can ask for the flight song if you're telling a flight story.
That's true.
Worth it.
That's true. We did wait like 8 minutes for Rob to get all this shit.
That's
together,
true.
Right?
I was on it. I was dialed.
But the person who's behind tapping the screen like they're playing
No.
a game or something doesn't realize how
How hard they're tapping.
motherfucking annoying that is.
Matt?
To the person who, yep.
Matt, on the flight home, I took 1,025 hypothetical credits off of the Delta blackjack machine. So
You did?
I'm a tapping that
Hammering
thing.
that
And you know
thing?
what? You know where I'm definitely tapping it? When that motherfucker in front of me leans that seat back.
Oh,
I'm
then-
playing
then that's
blackjack.
fine. Yep. Then you're
War
fine.
crime. I'll say it again. Should be a war crime.
And then maybe the worst thing that I have found. I was on a plane and I was way in the back for once, so hanging out with
Wow.
with all
Oh,
the
wow.
normal folks.
Happened to
And there was a guy in the middle, a guy in the end, on the aisle, and a gal in the middle, and the gal clearly had a crush on this guy or wanted to talk. But it was so loud because she's so excited to talk to this guy. And, with the engines back there and you can't hear. She was so loud for 2.5 hours of the plane
not
ride.
okay.
Oh man.
Not okay to talk through the whole plane ride. Like 10, 15 minutes, great. You want to take a little break, talk a little about something. She was asking him, and this guy clearly doesn't talk to chicks very often, kind of a thing, if you can read between the lines. And so he was just having a great I felt great for him, but I wanted to punch the gal
Oh no.
right between the
I
right
think
in the
it's,
teeth.
Right.
Matt, I think I think there's no talking
stands
from
up.
wheels
Wow.
up to wheels down. I think there is
Right.
should be no like I think you
Right.
could be there with your family and there should be no talking on that.
Because
I'm
you're
with
sitting,
you.
it hurts your neck to turn to the side and talk. Like you sit facing forward, you enjoy the
You
quiet.
just you don't know how annoying it is. It's just like the person who wants to just see the out the window.
Yeah.
You know, so they got their shade up. They don't realize that they're like blinding 7 people on the other side of the plane
It's
by having the shade up. Like, just have a little common courtesy, people.
to be fair, sometimes I've
Oh, here we go.
heard that
Here we
people
go.
are sitting next to people who are very loud on the plane. They are so loud that everyone can hear them. Okay. And sometimes you can't tell the person to be quiet because when you do tell them, they get really, really mad. Do any of you have experiences like that at all?
Would you say mad or emotional?
Oh, no, I would never say emotional, Russell, because
Oh.
it's not wrong to be emotional. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I should have been warned that's not a good word to use.
Would you just tell them to relax? Is that what you do in
Yeah.
this scenario?
Calm down.
No.
Tell 'em to
Saying
calm down.
something is too emotional is definitely worse. There, trust me.
Tell them to calm
Yeah,
down.
babe, you're getting a little emotional here. Let's tone that down.
That's it. That's the end of my list for today. Rob, rolling going. How's it going? with
Tell you what, right now, no kids here. They're in Florida.
What?
I am
What?
living my life. I am in a time. Listen, I should have known because earlier today, smoke, rivets, door opens. It's me
Time
from
machine.
the future
Yes.
saying, this is what your life's going to be like. The kids are gone.
Oh.
Okay. You are going to be able to do whatever you want. My wife and I today went out to dinner, walked down the street until we saw a place that looked good. We walked in, we had it.
Fun.
We got up and then we went over and got massages.
Oh.
This has been the greatest day. And that's good because yesterday,
Was the
Valentine's
worst
Day,
day?
a bit of a rough one. Okay. Due to some poor planning of nobody's fault. Okay. We're all,
Equally culpable.
it sneaks up on you. Second of all, when are you supposed to buy flowers? Okay. Are you supposed to buy them the day before and then hide them somewhere? You know what I mean? Like we can't all get flowers delivered.
Right.
So I was like, listen, I'm going to be on the street.
Why not?
Because you didn't plan enough ahead, Russell. What the fuck? Why are you making me say it out loud? Okay. I live in New York City. I can buy flowers on the street anytime I want. I am
True.
going out Saturday morning, so I can just buy flowers and come back home. Boop, bop, bip, no problem. Problem, Jenny comes with me on Saturday morning. She says, I want to come with you. Okay, fine. So now she's with me. So now what do I have to do?
So you just tell her, you're going to ruin my plans. We've been married for how long?
Oh.
Wow.
Good
Just
luck.
so you know. Just so you know.
Hey,
I was going to get, this is the morning I was going to go get your present. Now you're coming with. So
what I'm about to say is probably going to make you emotional. Okay. But you have fucked me over. All of a sudden we start getting texts from members of Jenny's family. The Valentine's Day gifts they are getting.
Oh,
Okay. We're talking 2 flower bouquets. We're talking chocolates. We're talking, hey, people on group text chains, stop sending out your Valentine's Day messages. Okay? Stop doing that because it really puts some people in a very
Is anyone
tight
else
spot.
on this podcast on that group text chain?
No,
Oh.
absolutely not. Matt, what do you
well,
think?
someone might be on it, but they don't respond to it.
Can I ask, I'm going to ask a really dumb question that might get me in trouble, but it's not going to get me in trouble that way. Are we really still celebrating like Valentine's Day?
That's
like it's
what I fucking
a
was
holiday?
asking, Matt.
You got to
It
do a little
kind of
something.
blew my mind.
You got to do a little something. You got to like
What'd you do?
acknowledge.
What'd you do?
I mean, you acknowledge it.
Well,
yeah.
we were. I mean,
Maybe a
as
card
I
or
mentioned, we
something?
were.
I want to hear.
I didn't do much, but we had a little. Wallace and I had a gift for Anna, and then
Sounds
I
like
brought
you guys went
chocolates.
to Lake Tahoe.
We were in Lake Tahoe, and then
No,
Well, that's doing a lot.
that's not the same. That's not the same if you both get to do it. You know what I mean? Like if I bought my wife like a one of those sex pillows, you know what I mean? That's not a Valentine's Day gift. That's for both of us.
What?
Russell, we have literally looked at the sex pillows on Amazon.
we did do some gifts, but they're just like a little token, each of us.
Yeah, for the arcade. What a Valentine's Day. And so then I'm on the street.
And now you got to
Okay.
step up your game. You got to
You gotta
amp up
sneak
what
out of
you're
there.
doing.
She goes ahead of me. I'm it's a complicated story, but she goes ahead. I see a place selling flowers. People are lined up. I'm like, great. This This is a chance. I'm going to go up. I'm going to buy these flowers. I get a bouquet. It's probably, 6 roses, some, orange ones, whatever flowers are. I don't have time to learn about flowers. Okay. I don't want to say daisies because it sounds cheap, but it's a nice big bouquet. Okay.
But they're orange.
It's the one you can get on Valentine's Day. That's your option.
Now,
Roses and
what
some
I didn't
orange ones.
realize, okay, because I did not take any econ in college, I do not understand apparently the idea of supply and demand.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Because apparently they had both. They had the supply of flowers and they were demanding $85 for the bouquet. Okay. So I paid $85 on the street for a bouquet for my wife. Matt, I have been married 22 years. What am I doing spending $85?
Wouldn't your wife just rather have the $85 than some flowers?
I don't think that's a good idea, Matt.
I'm not sure you realize how little $85 is to Rob's wife. That's not, she doesn't need $85.
Well, I know she makes like $2.8 million a year, and that's why Rob lives this big bougie lifestyle. But
Matt, you're drawing what is normally a very thick line between wife and sex worker. You know what I mean? But I'm just handing my wife money and saying, "Oh, happy Valentine's." This is not like my kid's Christmas. You know, it's not like a bar mitzvah or something. We're not just giving cash. So anyway, that was it, and then we went and stopped and got chocolate. But that was my Valentine's Day.
So wait. I mean, you live in New York City. What is a reasonable price for flowers on the day of Valentine's Day?
He doesn't know.
I have no idea.
I mean, $85 seems like
it's clearly $85.
Like that seems like right. Like I would think it'd be $100.
Aaron, guess what? They could have said $185. I would have been like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What can I do? They're getting text chains from relatives with flowers and stuff. I've got absolutely nothing. Okay, I had to do it. I got squeezed. So people, if you're on a text chain, that's my message. For Valentine's Day, do not send out your spoils.
Are you wearing like a Valentine's sweetheart shirt tonight, Rob? You got a red shirt on. Is that your Valentine's
I am, but
shirt?
my massage was so good, I put it on inside out when I put it back on at the end.
I got to share some with you guys. I had a big moment the other day.
Ooh.
Can I share this with you quick?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I don't know if you've ever had this.
is this the third rolling going?
No. This is where he's talking about getting engaged.
It's a big moment.
No.
Okay.
This is bigger. Have you ever had that moment in recent years where you have the best sandwich you've ever had in your life?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so
I had
jealous.
the best sandwich I've ever had in my life.
This we need to hear about.
Yep.
Which Subway was it?
So I go to, it's a meatball one. It's for
Of
oregano.
course it's a meatball one.
Oregano, yeah.
Oh, these Subway sandwiches are pretty healthy. Well, I'll get a foot-long meatball.
So I go to this place in right north of Newport Beach. The restaurant is called Vaca.
Okay.
It's by Amar Santana, who is on Top Chef and Top Chef World All-Stars.
Okay.
Great chef. I get there, and it's kind of a Spanish restaurant. They're doing tapas, Rob. So you can pick from all types,
Wow.
little dishes.
Yeah, they're not wearing their shirts.
I get a sandwich called a bikini sandwich.
Okay.
They had their shirt on that one.
Nice.
It has something called Paleta Iberica. I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe Aaron does.
Probably ham.
It's like a pork. It's like a ham. It's like a pork
Look
shoulder.
at this shit.
It's like a cured pork shoulder.
Oh. When they press
It's
it,
got manchego, which is cheese.
Yes.
They've got truffles and a panini. So this is a panini sandwich, and I took 2 bites of it. I was like, "This is the best sandwich I've ever had in my life."
Is it just like this, Russell?
Yes, it was the best sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Russell. That is
and it's
so...
just like, and then they just serve it as tapas. So it's just like a little.
There's 5 little bites of it. Yes, it's so good.
I'll tell you, a hot press sandwich, it's hard to beat, Russell, because everybody thinks, oh, great sandwiches. I'm going to go and get a big, club sandwich, lots of vegetables or whatever. Sometimes you just got to take that shit and just press it down.
I'd say you'd be hard pressed to beat it.
I don't get it.
So yeah, I had to share it. If anyone ever gets a chance to go to Newport, go to Vaca, get the bikini sandwich or whatever it's called. It's so fucking good.
Oh.
Rob, you can go to the music now.
All right, let's talk about the album. We're talking Kacey Musgraves. We're talking Golden Hours.
Let's do it. You're my golden hour.
Honey, happy Valentine's Day. Here's $85.
We just passed the golden hour mark ourselves.
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Rob didn't agree to a time, so I don't know where we're at.
Listen.
Rob, at least you didn't get her fake sunflowers like I did the one time. Remember that years ago?
God, I forgot about that. Russell, to be honest,
Yeah,
you've come so far.
I have.
Okay.
Now I'm ordering them the day before on .com websites.
.com websites.
I get all my flowers on .net.
I skipped the .orgs.
No,
I'm on .coms now.
Flowers.xxx. Okay, again, not doing more stuff online than a lot of people is what I realized with some of my jokes not landing. Matt, did you listen to this album? Do you know this album?
I kind of sped through it, but yes.
How do you classify this album? This is a 2018 country. It's on Nashville MCA.
I know. It feels like a Cities 97 album for us that live in this in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, that's apt.
More than anything, kind of like it's not adult contemporary. It's a fusion of a whole bunch of things, but
I saw this described as cosmic cowboy.
Okay.
And it said, and one description just said it feels like a sunset.
I mean, if they would recorded it in Newport Beach, would they call it like Cosmic Beach or something like that? Is it Cosmic Cowboy because it was recorded in Nashville? Is that the only reason?
I think she says darling and I ain't, right? So that makes it country.
Okay.
That's the country piece of it to me.
But this one, this is winning country Grammys.
Well, yeah, I mean, right. It's on. I don't know how that works though, right? Like it's some pay to play somewhere, right? Like you got to choose as a record label where you put your stuff.
I mean, country Grammy, that reminds me, Aaron, of when I went out, my car broke down. I had to walk to a farmhouse. And the farmer said, listen, you can stay here, but whatever you do, don't have sex with my mom. And I was like, wait, what? Isn't there supposed to be an attractive farmer's daughter? Isn't that the joke? And he's like, no, this is a country Grammy.
You want to try something else with Country Grammar by Nelly?
Yeah, I thought that's where that was going. Yeah, I thought we were going down, baby. You're street in the Range Rover. Street sweeper, copped ready to let it go.
Aaron, it's not all about Nelly. Okay, we already talked about your Nelly stuff.
Is.
It could be. It could be all about Nelly.
I have a pimple on my cheek. That's why I have a Band-Aid.
When it comes to doing Granny did it better.
No, don't.
Country grannies. Who did it better?
It's Nelly, obviously. Nelly did it better.
This is coming off same trailer, different park. She won Best Country Album Grammy for the album before this, right? But all of a sudden, think about 2018, right? Country is having like one of its true identity crises. Little Nas X comes out in December of this year. This is March, and all of a sudden,
your buddy Taylor Swift, kind of changed a lot of it too, going to more of a folksy kind of country than the pop country. So I mean, the whole 2010s was a big identity crisis,
and that's why I think that 170 being Taylor Swift is so ironic, because I heard some Taylor Swift in this album, or whichever way that's working. But so she gets married just before she writes this album. She gets married to the musician Rustin Kelly. Okay, she's got total creative control of this album. She is recording this out in Sheryl Crow's Big Green Barn studio. This was not recorded in a normal studio. And you know what that got me thinking of? What other albums haven't been recorded in a normal studio?
Oh,
it's time for a list. Now listen.
Oh, I love how Rob's lists always start from the jump.
We have done a lot of these albums that were not recorded in a studio. OK Computer, recorded in a giant manor house in Bath, England. Okay. 9 Inch Nails, Downward Spiral. Remember that? Where was that recorded?
In a nail factory?
The site of Russell's favorite movie scene. It's the Tate House. He bought the Sharon Tate house and recorded the album there, which is
great
weird.
Movie scene. Actually, it's in the neighbor's house, not the Tate house, that scene, but that's okay.
By the way, Russell sent us a picture of him doing a thumbs down in the airplane because that's what we always do.
They paused it and told me to take my headphones out.
He's watching that scene.
No, thank you.
He's watching that scene for real. I couldn't believe it.
It's so good.
We talked about Bloodsugar Sex Magic was recorded in a large mansion. Listen, I'm not going to lie. A lot of these are large mansions. Okay. But not all of them.
Rolling Stones. What they had one in France in a large.
They had the Chateau in France for sure.
Yep.
Peter Gabriel records this famous song, which always blew my mind when I saw the video.
Wait, is this the list? We started the list?
Yeah.
Oh.
He recorded this in a giant house in England.
This feels like it should be on a Ghostbusters soundtrack.
Do you remember this video?
No.
It was like all claymation. This was a VH1 classic. Oh, this is so good. Next up, Deep Purple.
Oh, yeah.
They go to record this album, Machine Head. It's got Smoke on the Water. It's got Highway Star.
Machine Head.
It's got this song.
Better than the rest.
Space Truckin'.
Oh, Space Truckin'.
They're planning on recording it at the Montreux Casino in Switzerland.
But it burned down.
Frank Zappa.
You gotta be out if you want.
Well, I can't now, can I? If I fucking you edit it out, it won't work. Okay? I'm trying not to get emotional. Okay? I don't want to upset Russell.
Just relax. Calm down.
Rosie, he spent so much time on this list today, putting this together. Like,
True. Okay, that's true. That's true.
You put, as someone who's done many lists in my day,
Yes.
you put in the least amount of effort when every song from the list is coming from the same website and you're just taking it right off the web. Like, you're usually allowed to take like one from the website, but you got to have different sources. To just use one website source is egregiously bad.
I've always been transparent about stealing my list. That's kind of my bit. Is I
that's
steal things
you're
off.
very honest about it. You steal a lot of things, but you're very honest about it.
The Swiss casino burns down.
What?
After a Frank Zappa concert. I know,
Shocker.
unbelievable. Who would have thought that? Okay.
That's what the line in Smoke on the Water goes. Frank Zappa and the Mothers.
Okay.
They had to find another place.
Even this website
Swiss time was
cites
running
Wikipedia below. Rob, look like fourth paragraph.
What's that?
Wikipedia cites that an assortment of like they're even citing Wikipedia on this website.
Well,
The whole song "Smoke on the Water" is about the Montreux burning down. Right there in the
God damn
lyrics.
it. Okay. Next up.
To be fair, ChatGPT, that's all they say. It's like Wikipedia and Reddit too. So
Next up, a little band called Boston.
Have we ever done Boston before on this?
No. Boston is paid to record an album. They get a fake band to pretend like they're recording an album. Meanwhile, it's just Tom Schultz's basement. He's recording the whole album by himself.
Nice.
Yes.
that's awesome. Very Billy Corgan of them.
This, of course, is they were on the list too. For Siamese Dream was on here, I think. On this list, which I'm reading to you. Of course, this song, Aaron, foreplay for a long time, but just like last night, I'm gonna skip the foreplay part here. Let's get just right into a long time. Unlike last night, Boston. He recorded this song all by himself in the basement. Russell, can you think of anything that's been this good recorded in a basement?
So it's just one guy. Boston's just one guy.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Wow.
Russell cannot think of anything as good that's been recorded in a basement. That's not good for us. And then finally, this song was recorded on a tour bus driving down the road.
Jackson Brown?
Jackson Brown
Wow.
running on empty, literally recorded on the tour bus. And then finally,
Have you guys ever run out of gas?
Ever have?
No.
Have you?
No.
no, never.
Physically,
Too scared.
yes.
I push it very close on. I would say I'm almost like at burying the needle on probably 25% of my fill-ups though, or 30% of them. Like
Nice.
I run it too close way too often.
Next up, this artist goes to a giant house out in Los Angeles with the Dust Brothers, and guess what?
It was called The Boat.
It's Beck. According to Odelay, outside of the studio. So guys, when we're doing a giant house in Los Angeles that didn't burn down, Russell, who did it better?
Beck did it better.
Wow.
Is that what we're doing next summer? Is renting a giant house at the beginning of the summer and cranking
Yes.
out 12 episodes?
Yes.
8 episodes just to be done.
Yes. We are. We're doing our getaway. Our Beck Did It Better getaway. And guess what?
The
You want to be a
retreat.
part of it? You want to buy a ticket and come with us out to that house? Call 802-277-BECK and say, I want in. Okay, fifth caller is going to get that.
$85 a ticket.
I want. If we sold tickets,
Hey, 105 if you buy them the day of.
if we sold tickets to hang out with us at our podcast recording getaway, it's just going to be us and John from Edina, right?
Yep.
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
That's
Maybe Jeff from Apple Valley now. Apparently he listens all the time.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Maybe there's another one.
He's been texting more dumb stuff on the chain, so that makes sense. Listen. Okay. He has not been, by the way.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just fun to say. This album comes out.
I don't know. He was very good at finding crime reports. He knew right where to find.
Came up.
He was
We're
on
not
it.
going to get into it.
No, we cannot.
This guy,
No.
I was out to dinner with my wife. I just saw a text message of a picture of a warrant, and I told her, I got to go to the bathroom. I got to go to the bathroom right now. Okay? I got to read this text. What could we possibly be texting when you get texted a picture of a warrant, you're reading that shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right, that's all I'll say about that.
I couldn't read it very well. There's so many words. I was like, is this what Russell's job is like? I was like, I don't understand any of this. I looked at it for 2 seconds. I was like, I'm bored. Oh, well, time to fake wash my hands and walk back upstairs. 1-4. By the way, Matt, I've been trying to do the taint press. Okay.
Oh.
It's not as intuitive as I thought.
Did you get the hook?
It's tough.
Pretty easy.
No, I haven't gotten the hook. We haven't made our keychains yet, Russell, but we're going to. This was nominated for 4 Grammys. It wins every single one. Album of the Year, Best Country Album, Best Country Song, and Best Country Solo Performance. This wins Album of the Year at the Grammys, the CMAs, and the American Country Music Awards. And wins, which only 2 other albums have ever done before. And I didn't look up what those 2 albums are. That really pisses me off. Let's get into, well, I don't know what to say. Let's get into Golden Hour, Slow Burn. What an opener.
This intro to Golden Hour has been a slow burn.
She has talked about composing this song while on LSD.
Oh, yeah?
And the production.
Part of me thinks that's part of the reason. I like the album. Not giving away my ranking. Part of me thinks there's probably Rolling Stone people that like it because there's drugs involved with part of the story behind the album.
Yeah, I think the story is big, yeah. Can't disagree with you, Russell.
The production specifically mentioned Neil Young and Sade. Obviously, Neil Young for recording in a barn.
Huh.
I gotta say, I loved listening to this album on speaker. I listened to this out in the living room. Jenny loved it. We had a great time. On headphones, this was processed. Her voice is, and I'm
really?
not criticizing. If you're into it, that's fine. But I mean, there's an echo to her voice. It was so processed that I was like, this is so different than anything I've heard before.
I don't know if I'm picking up the Sade influence. Where are we coming up with that? Just kind of the space, maybe in the
I read it online.
minimalism. Okay.
Oh, it's kind of the spacey beat in the back.
Okay.
I don't know.
We listened in the car today. We stopped our usual. We usually do just Zach Bryan all the way home from Tahoe.
Yep.
And lately it's been Bad Bunny nonstop in our house. Even Wallace now requests Bad Bunny, but we paused Zach Bryan and Bad Bunny to put this on today.
I'm making my kids request Kid Rock. Thank you very much. And listen, Kid Rock got a lot of criticism this weekend. We can all admit it.
Robert Ritchie. But he couldn't perform it, right? He couldn't even do his one song. How sad.
Listen, I'm not defending Kid Rock. I'm not defending it.
I'm not even criticizing his politics. I'm just saying it fucking sucks that we're so old now that the guy who did the one song that Russell and I saw him in concert, he can't even come out and do his song anymore. That's where we're at in life. It sucks.
It's true. I'll criticize his politics, but I will say Ba Wada Ba is a great song.
Fair.
Lonely Weekend, finding peace and being alone. Hey guys, this is a beautiful album. I mean, is it a country album?
It's very pretty music.
I guess I would have missed that this was country, unless
it kind of feels like ballads from, if you took a Chicks album and took a ballad from it, that's what I hear.
I suppose she's talking about cowboys on multiple songs too.
Space Cowboy, we covered that once on the Patsy Cline album.
Oh, we did. Wow.
Butterflies. This is the best country solo performance. Musgraves says it's one of her favorites.
Musgraves, she was heavily influenced by Patsy Cline. We talked about that
Yeah.
Boy, this is a time in country music that just missed me. Just totally. I'm impressed it's on the list though.
Anna's listened to this one a lot.
2000
So, I've heard snippets of it a lot because Anna's listened to it a lot. And then today she was like, I don't know, take it or leave it. But if it hits you in the right time, the right moment, it's A lot of it is boring, and I almost mean that as a compliment. Like, you can put it on and just have it on, and it's not going to distract you, but it is pleasant, and I think that has a certain appeal.
Oh, what a world. This one had a little vocoder on it, a little
Was that auto tune at
Oh,
the beginning?
like the Daft Punk little, yeah. All of a sudden, there's a robot singing along.
But it was brief. I got worried a little bit that it was going to completely side rail the album, and it didn't.
No, it was like tastefully done.
Now, this next song, I think we can all relate to. Called Mother. It comes
by Danzig. Great.
Yeah. Oh, when's Danzig on the list?
She wrote this song when her mom texted her a picture of her hands, and Musgrave was at home tripping on LSD.
Oh, God.
I think the LSD I think it gives it at least a 75-point bump from the editors of Rolling Stone.
Is there anything moms love to do more than reach out to you when you're blasted? Just absolutely in a state where you do not want to talk on the phone. You cannot talk on the phone. That is when moms love to call with some important information.
So, Rob, you strike me as kind of like a mama's boy. Like, my guess is when your mom calls you, do you always pick up? Do you send her to voicemail? What's your pick up when your mom calls style?
My mom and I have talked on the phone maybe once in the last 3 years. We are the same person. When we used to call my mom at home, I don't know, when like in college or whatever, you always knew when it was a commercial on the TV because she would talk to you. And then you'd be talking about something, she'd be like, "Oh, I got to get going."
Oh,
okay. You just knew the show came back on because it's like, great. And guess what? I love her even more for it. Thank you, Mom. I don't want to talk on the phone. This is great.
Same time.
What's that?
You were watching Frasier at the same time, you and your mom.
Yeah, no, she was watching all shows about women being murdered by their husbands. A classic mom bit. Moms love that stuff.
Aaron, Matt, what's your style? Do you call your mom? Does your mom call you? Do you always pick up? I got to know the style.
Oof.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we call all the time, but there's not also a lot of like calling and chit chatting just to see how her day is. And she doesn't call me just to check in, but I talk to her fairly often. A lot of text messages back and forth.
I text my mom more than I call. I don't call her often enough, but I always, if she calls me, I pick up. But it's like she doesn't call just to chat either. So if she calls me, there's a reason. So
I can tell you what, sometimes I'm getting texts from my mother-in-law of flowers that she's getting for Valentine's Day. Knock it off. Stop sending those. Don't need them.
Is she still listening to the podcast?
I assume. You're missing out on this? How could you miss out on this treasure, this Goldie Nuggets? Love is a wild thing.
I enjoyed this. This is a, you know what? I don't know where it's going to rank. This is a fantastic album. It's super fun to listen to. Pleasant's the right word Aaron used earlier. I like it. I enjoy it.
Sounds good, man.
I had no knowledge of Kacey Musgraves whatsoever. I love this album. I thought it was fun to listen to. And I'll tell you what. This could be a making love album. This could be a put the album on. And you insert your penis.
It feels like when you throw that out there, we'd all have to try it and report back. I think we've threatened that other times. That hasn't happened, but
thinking about you guys having sex to that flute album still makes me happy.
Well, I guess I'm going to change my plans for that Danzig album later tonight.
We know now if Russell puts up the now playing light with this album, we know what's going on.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Space Cowboy.
This song is nice.
We've listened to. This was the one we listened to on the Patsy Cline.
This won Best Country Song at the Grammys.
Do me a favor though. Okay.
What?
Play me "We Kiss in the Shadows." Just pause it and play "We Kiss in the Shadows," or "We Kiss in a Shadow" from The King and I.
Weakest in a shadow.
We kiss in a shadow. We kiss.
Right. We kiss in a shadow.
From The King and I. No, don't play the Sonny Rollins one because then we won't understand. We'll lose the melody.
Kiss in a shadow. We kiss in a shadow.
Rob, type in King and I up top.
Okay.
Don't play the Neil Sedaka one.
King and I. Oh, I'm used to the porn parody, The King in I.
I don't know which recording is the right one, but I swear that's what this melody is.
Must we go on forever?
Oh boy, is this Yul Brynner?
Russell, how many times have you seen this? You know what I mean?
This week, I split my time between this and that Olympic documentary on the 80 hockey team.
You just missed the melody that they're quoting.
Aaron.
I'm telling you, she's quoting the "We Kiss in the Shadow" melody. I'm gonna Google it.
Wow. You think she could sue Yul Brynner?
No, I don't think she needs to be sued. I mean, nothing's new under the sun, right? But I think that's how the song was inspired.
And I'm going to say it again. This is 1956. If you want to guess why old people are so lame, this is it. This is the stuff they're listening to. They're watching this movie? I haven't seen a single thing transform.
Rob, this is the stuff they click on YouTube to listen to. Like your mom's clicking to listen to this at night. Like when she's hanging up on you, it's because she's scrolling YouTube. She's doom scrolling, listening to highlights of The King and I.
My mom is now watching The King and I. I'll say this. if Yul Brynner killed his wife and put her in a vat of acid and then went to New Mexico, she would watch that show. She's not watching this.
I'm sorry. We should go back to Space Cowboy, which is my favorite song on the album.
By the way, the Space Cowboy, she's saying you can have your space cowboy.
Talked about that.
Ain't gonna fence you in. That's the thing that makes it country right there. When she says, "I ain't gonna fence you in," that now it's a country album.
She said Desperado.
Yeah.
Talking about breaking up with somebody, and she saw a stallion run free, so she wrote the song. And I was thinking, this is probably what my ex-girlfriends thought when they dumped me.
I'm sorry. Where did she see a stallion run free? What the hell? Where does she live that she's seen free-running stallions? Is she on the Outer Banks?
Aaron, they're all over Nashville.
From Texas.
Okay, all right.
Happy and Sad. Now, this is where we start to go a little bit different on this album. I mean, we have more drums here. It's almost like, this is so Taylor Swift to me, by the way.
She's in She's from North Texas, between Shreveport and Dallas. I don't know how many wild
I don't know. I mean, maybe there are.
Well, that reminds me of, there were these two guys in my high school, you know, and they had to do a project.
Right on US Highway 69.
Nice.
Oh, I lived on US Highway 69. Goes right through Ankeny.
Did you?
Hey, just in time for Valentine's Day. Listen, man, you know, talking about wild stallions, I had two guys in my high school. To graduate, they had to do a senior project where they talked about famous people from the past. And you know what they did? They brought guys from the past there. I'll never forget those two guys in high school, Bill and Ted. Wild Stallions. They were in Wild Stallions. Velvet Elvis. That was worth it. Rosie, you think kids are liking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure if we show it to them?
Ooh, yeah. I think kids like the historical stuff. We just watched the most recent 2 nights at the museum, and like Wallace eats that shit up.
Yeah. I think that thing too of dumb guys doing stuff.
Yeah, never gets old.
It's, you know, it's basically what The King and I is about. If you think about it. This reminds me, Russell, I had a friend, Steve, who had a velvet painting in his basement of a topless woman. Oh, I can picture it in my head right now. Like, I'd go over there all the time in middle school. Such a developmental age for me. Incredible. God, what would you pay right now, Aaron, to get a nude velvet painting in your house? Wouldn't that be awesome?
$50 to $75, $85 if it were the right day.
I would. I'd pay that in a second. How come I don't get gifts for Valentine's Day, by the way? What the fuck?
She's given up.
She's given up. That's a great
I got
point,
chocolates.
In a good way. She says, this is a dumb holiday. Time to be done. We've been married 22 years.
She's saying that about her birthday, too. Wonder Woman.
By the way, same 69. You could just go right from Ankeny down to Golden, Texas.
Wow.
And
incredible.
Run right into Kacey Musgraves.
Wow.
Also Mankato. I think you can get to Mankato through the 169. It turns into 169 at some point, but
Is there a chance that my wife grew up on Highway 69 too?
My wife.
Huh. Now this is crazy.
69 to Albert Lee.
Oh,
maybe not. Yeah, maybe not Mankato.
listen to this. All of a sudden, third from the end, we get a disco song.
It ends at Albert Lee.
Kacey Musgraves was on a huge Blige kick, which, by the way, I did my random number generator today and listened to our episode about Saturday Night Fever. Guess what? It was good. It was funny. I enjoyed it. It had a song about Matt Matt likes to watch cows pee. I'd forgotten about that song. That's a deep cut.
So is this the kind of thing that like country music purists got
Taylor
mad about
Swift.
at some point? Like what was going on? Like were they like, this isn't country music, or is that over now? Like
They didn't have time to be mad about this, Aaron, because within 9 months, there was a black guy rapping country. That made Kacey Musgraves look like Loretta Lynn. You know what I mean? They were like, actually, we love this shit. Yeah, disco, we like it. Can you imagine something that you would care less about than what like the Grand Ole Opry thinks about modern country?
Right.
Golden Hour. She's from Golden, Texas,
Oh,
Aaron.
Lover.
She's talking about how this is such a great time in her life because she had just gotten married. She was in a golden hour of her personal. She did divorce the guy 2 years later. Okay, so this marriage is over. So
You guys know what the golden hour is, technically?
yeah, when you're taking photos,
The
like
last
in the
hour
evening,
before sunset.
looks good.
Where the light is perfect.
Listen, if you're gonna take a picture of you peeing on your loved one, it's the best time to do it. Aaron, I only did one golden hour joke. What do you think of that?
That's
pretty strong.
Yeah,
huh?
it's maturity.
Sometimes my strength just isn't in my huge arms. Okay, it's in my mind palace where I think about jokes like that for weeks. And then finally, Rainbow. This has become an LGBTQ anthem.
Oh, I didn't know
What a
that.
fun way to end the album, by the way.
It's a great song.
This is the only song I really knew on the whole thing. This is, I thought the whole album was, but you know,
This is
It's a
an
great
album
song.
for me, guys, that I am going to play on the boat at the cabin. This is another like public. We've talked about this being in public with people. What album can you put on? I think this is a safe choice.
It is a safe choice for a group, I would say.
Yeah.
Got rave reviews at my house. We'll see later on the I thought of a joke, but I can't say it, Aaron. It's too dirty. We'll see what this gets on the getting fingered meter.
Oh, jeez.
But first, before we do that, we have to see what, by the way,
That song's kind of a tearjerker. It's hard to listen to with Rob making finger banging jokes at the same time.
well,
It's almost like
How
Rob's
else you
afraid
gonna-
of sincerity. I feel like there's a little something going on here.
huh. Do you think there's so many things going on wrong in my life that I don't want to face it? And I use humor to hide that fact?
Well, I wasn't trying to diagnose you on the podcast.
You like feet, Aaron. Nailed it. Listen, this, of course, is 270 on the list. Okay? 270. We're all the way up to 270. We're hearing an album like this. Is this rolling well toned? Is this perfect at 270? Okay? It's 2018's country. It's this and Taylor Swift is what we've heard so far. If it's perfect right here, rolling well toned. Is this a rolling groan? Okay, we should have heard this not now, later. Let's push it back. The golden hour would be at, I don't know, 2 o'clock my time instead of 12:20 like it is now. That would be a rolling groan. Or is this a rolling bone? Okay, it shouldn't be this low on the list. It should be higher up, which of course is a lower number. Okay, and I know what you're thinking, higher up. Okay, what are we taking LSD and writing an album? You know, some people do drugs and do creative stuff and nobody listens at all.
Nobody.
Nobody listens?
Possible.
Boy, what if nobody listened to this episode? Is it still worth our time?
What do you think the lowest number of listeners we've ever had for an episode? Like actual people that how about you had to listen at least to 31 minutes? Like under 5 for an episode or not?
Yeah, I bet. Well, episode 0, there's no way people made it through episode 0. I still haven't been able to go back and listen to that. No way.
I don't think I'm sure we've never been under 5.
Guys, I'm telling you, treat yourself tomorrow. Tomorrow's President's Day. Get yourself a president. Okay? Get yourself a nice president wrapped in a bow. Pick a random number from like 50 to 200. Go back and listen to that episode of our podcast.
You know who had a president? It was actually a former Phillies player, Nick Castellanos, had a Presidente in the dugout, and they cut his ass for it.
Wow.
You read about that?
What? He smoked a cigar in the dugout?
They yanked him. They took him out of the game last year. He got pissed over it, so he went and got a beer from the clubhouse, brought the beer into the dugout, and they cut him for it this year.
Wow.
A Presidente. He went out of his way to say that was the beer it was.
Where did he even get a Presidente? Aren't those from Costa Rica or Nicaragua or something?
Got it from the clubhouse, Aaron.
Oh.
Aaron, if you don't think there's Nicaraguan beer in an MLB clubhouse,
I don't know where. Like, I don't get it out here. I don't see Presidente ever. I wonder who imports it.
I love that. That's what Aaron dicks from the story. God damn, I love you so much, Aaron. And speaking of which, what do you think? 270, rolling bone or rolling grown?
Oh, is it for me?
Yes.
My emotions have been up and down on this album. We put it on today in the car, and I remember a few of the songs because I used to put it on. I remember Golden Hour. I remember Rainbows. I like Space Cowboy a lot. And then we were listening today, and I thought, I'm not sure this belongs on the list, but I don't know, man. Like, I think it has some clunkers, and I don't think it's the greatest music ever written, but like, I'm not going to sit here and be negative about some very positive, nice sounding tunes, and I will listen to it again. So I'm going to call it Rolling Well Toned.
Russell, what do you think? Rolling Well Toned, Rolling Bone, or Rolling Grown?
I enjoyed it. I'm going to go Rolling Grown. I think it's too high on the list. And there's 2 country albums I'm going to call out instead. I'm going to start with, I just find it hard to believe. I can't get over, how is Garth Brooks not on this list? And I know we've talked about this.
Yeah,
this goes back to like episode 3. We talked about this a long time ago. And maybe people would say, he doesn't have an album. He's got all these hits. Bullshit. Listen to this album. No offenses. He's got on this album, Thunder Rolls, 2 of a Kind, Working on a Full House, Friends in Low Places, Wild Horses, and Unanswered Prayers. What are we talking about here?
Wow.
That has to be on the list. And it just seems like he's too big of an artist to not have him on here. So if we're going country, I'm going that one. And I'm also going to say, give me some Shania Twain. Shania Twain was huge in the 90s. And if you go and look at her Grammy Awards, she's got some Grammy wins. She crushed. Come On Over, Best Country Album, Song of the Year, You're Still the One, Album of the Year, Come On Over, Record of the Year, You're Still the One. She crushed. So I'm going to say, in my mind, this is probably going back to our 90s roots and trying to pull stuff from our era and say it's bigger, greater. But I'm saying those 2 got to be higher on the list than this one, even though I enjoyed it.
Fair points.
Good point. Matt, what do you think? Rolling Well Toned, Rolling Bone, or Rolling Grown?
Rolling Grown. And you guys have all made great points. I'll just point out 2 more, kind of in this genre of great female artists from the late 2010s. We've got Lana Del Rey, which is coming up at 321.
Oh, that's a long ways from
Norman fucking Rockwell.
Wow.
Way better album. Way better album.
A year away, Aaron, almost exactly.
Oh my God.
Kind of a deal. I love Rainbows. I think the other songs are pretty darn good. This is a great album just have on in the background. There's a ton of albums like that. And then if we really want like influential female artists that kind of go to the country, maybe more Americana, Brandi Carlile is not on this list at all.
Oh, wow.
And anything she does should be ahead of Kacey Musgraves, if you ask me. And she's got 11 total wins, Grammys, and 28 nominations. Her album came out in 2019. So did Lana Del Rey's. So they're a year after Kacey Musgraves. So maybe she was there first, kind of a thing. I don't know. Kacey Musgraves was 2018. So I just think Lana Del Rey and Brandi Carlile should be on this list before Kacey Musgraves.
Or how about this one? How about 2 artists that were so damn good, they had the same song, the Con Air song, How Do I Live? Trisha Yearwood and what's her name, Rob?
Wow.
And what's her name?
Yeah.
Let's pull up one of their albums to see if it's better.
Matt, can you look up if the Con Air soundtrack is anywhere on this list? Listen, unfortunately, you guys are incorrect.
Nope, it's not. Sorry, Rob, it's not.
I can't believe it.
Shit.
This gets a rolling representation. Okay?
Representation?
Yeah, we had to pick an album from the 2018's country. We have to pick from that album. We have to find something in there. Now, is it crazy that we haven't done more from the 90s? Of course. Okay. But this is an album, and I got to admit, this is what I thought this podcast would be when I started. I thought I would be uncovering fun albums that I had never heard, that I should have, and this would be taking me down this road, and I'd be learning about all these sorts of different music. Instead, it turns out this podcast is mostly us listening to Kanye, Pavement, and Pink Floyd.
Oh, God.
Okay? So I, for one, welcome a genre and a timeline that we just haven't heard.
Welcome, Kacey.
Yes, thank you.
Here's
for
a beef
saving us.
Wellington. Enjoy it.
Who grabbed the whole
Enjoy
tray
this
just
platter
for
of
you?
beef Wellington.
Yes. And that friend's name, by the way, who ate all those? Oh, I'm gonna save that for after this. Okay, just get ready, because after we end this podcast, I got a joke so good. Oh my God, I can't wait to tell you this joke and to hear it. This is how good this joke is, Aaron. I'm not just ready to tell the joke; I'm ready to hear it. My ears are pricked up and my tongue is blah, 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 ready to go. Get ready with the chortles. Next week, we have Mary J. Blige.
Oh,
And
See, that album should be ahead of this one.
What's
This
the
joke-
411?
Just straight up.
this joke is insanely complicated. This joke is for only geniuses only, okay? Okay, if you're not a genius, you're not going to get this joke. We have Mary J. Blige with what she said to me when I asked her to invest in my business plan of having a cheaper gas station with cheaper hot dogs and slushies. She said, "What's the 411?"
yeah. Good joke.
The 411, Aaron, would be cheaper than a 7-Eleven.
I get it. No, I
That's
get
the
it.
point.
I laughed.
The hot dogs there, Aaron, so cheap.
Guys, why is he explaining the joke to me when I already laughed at it?
This is our second Mary J. Blige album.
You probably don't get that joke, Aaron. The slushies are cheaper. I'm using cheaper sugar, cheaper ice.
Beck did it better.
You know what list Garth Brooks did make?
What's that?
The Rolling Stones top 500 biggest heads.
It's time to say
What size hat you think he wears?
Oh,
7 7/8 or 8?
He's all the way to 8?
I don't know.
that's like what my wife wore for graduation. You know that guy who here's the joke here.
We're waiting for the joke.
Okay. Not the big head Garth Brooks joke. Okay. Do you know what that guy's name who was standing next to Russell who ate all that beef Wellington was?
Beef
Yeah,
Napoleon.
Beef Napoleon. Oh, God damn it.
That was fun.
Beef Napoleon. Oh.
Well, Rob, you were excited to hear it, so happened.
I did get to hear it from Russell. I feel like Randy Newman. You know what I mean? I'm writing jokes. Other people are saying them. I'm getting all the joy from my own jokes. It's kind of like a joke jack off, Aaron. You know what I mean? Like the joke is giving me pleasure. I'm getting my own pleasure from the joke.
Oh my God.
Okay, so when I say joke jack off, now you know what I'm talking about.